Hi Leighton, great to see you up at the range last night and start to do some work on your swing. Obviously you sent me the footage across earlier, and one of the issues we were talking about was the quality of strike. So we just took the time first of all to look at why that's happening. From face on we can see that we make a centred backswing. There's a touch of a little move off it as you start the takeaway, but nothing we can't solve as the lessons progress. The problem we have is that from the top of your backswing, both centres move forward too much. So there's a lunge forward with the upper centre. You can see there that the sternum and the belt buckle are lining up. We're now so far ahead of it that we have to dump the angles in the wrist to get the ball, or to get the club onto the back of the ball, and then as a result the line of compression is bent too much to the left, and if we're not careful the rate of closure of the club face is compromised. So the first thing we've got to do really during the sessions is to stabilise this upper centre. And we did discuss that when we look at the better players swinging a golf club, sometimes they don't give sometimes they give a false impression. We can see here with Montgomery that during his swing he never really gets his upper centre forward of that line until well after impact. But what he does do is he separates the lower centre from the upper centre. So the idea is to move the hips forward and keep the upper body back. But in keeping the upper body back, we never want to move to the left of the line as we're looking, or we never want to move the right of the line as we're swinging. And when we look at Grant White here on the far right, we see it demonstrated beautifully. As he's coming into impact off from the top of his backswing, you're going to see a slight bump forward with his upper centre. He's now made sure that he's going to hit the ball before the turf, and now to keep the club coming from the inside, to keep the rate of closure controlled, he's going to keep those hips moving forward. And you can see now that he's got the tilt in his spine that's required for getting the ball to launch and to encourage you to hit out at the golf ball. But more importantly, once the body stops, the hands take over. So in your case, you've got so far out in front of it that coming into impact, the body has to stop. The minute the body stops, the club head passes the hands, and here presto, we have the move that you don't really like, and we compromise the quality of strike. So it's this first move here. You've got the exercises that you can use that we discussed on the range last night. The best one really is when you put your head against the wall just to feel the stability in the upper centre and make some little through swings, encouraging the lower body to continue forward, as we see here with Grant White. So what we're looking for is a fixed upper centre and a lower centre that's moving forward during the downswing. Good luck with it, and I look forward to speaking with you again in the near future. Well done.